Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of your Shoegaze Sundays weekly update. I'm your hostess Brenna and I'm so excited to have you here with us this week. If you are new to the program, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell to make sure you're getting the notifications of when we have a new show ready and available for you. So I'm really excited to share all newer tracks with you this week. I decided to skip our classic track this week because next week will be episode 45 and I want to do a fun highlight show of all classic tracks for you. So it will have a theme, so I wonder what that could be. I guess we'll have to tune in next week and see. So to kick off today's episode, I do have a new release. This was released in March of this year, so a couple weeks ago. We're into April now. This is a band from Poland, and this is a project called Moonblinded. They have a gorgeous little EP. I believe there's 3 or 4 tracks on that are available via Bandcamp. And this is kind of that drony, melancholic type of shoegaze that's very beautiful, but also has a touch of that sadness. So in my mind, this would be appropriate for those who like the mellower Daysleepers tracks, as well as if you're a fan of the mostly instrumental band Amusement Parks on Fire. So without further ado, I have Moonblinded with their track Stained Letter. So the next track I have for you is another new track. This just came out on April 7th. This is a band from Mexico City, Mexico, and this is that big fuzzed out blustery shoegaze sound. I think that if you're a fan of the likes of the Black Angels, Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, or even some of those bigger, bolder Swervedriver tracks, you're really gonna love Rilev. This is, again, just wonderful hallmark kind of shoegaze, buzzy, blustery, fuzzy sound. This is their track Marv. I hope you enjoy it. The next new release I have for you has been really promoted well on the Fade Away Radiate site. This song is just so epically beautiful. It has some of those early wave kind of hallmark sounds from classic shoegaze. If you're thinking of bands such as Lush and Chapterhouse as being something you really enjoy, I think you'll really enjoy this band and especially this track. This is Tara from Brooklyn, New York, and their track Oceans has absolutely captured my heart and mind. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So here is Tara with Oceans.
Taking off like water, home is not where she wants to be. Sarah's in a dream, cloud above the sea.
So the last track I have for you is a beacon of hope in this time of kind of sadness and discontent. Many of us are really struggling with being quarantined and dealing with the pandemic and all of the things attached to COVID-19. I know it's definitely been hard for me to deal with. I haven't seen a lot of my friends and family that I really wish I could just even sit down and have a meal with, which we can't do right now. And it's so important to continue to flatten the curve and continue to stay home so we can stay safe and healthy. But I know a lot of us are kind of feeling the burden worldwide of having the pressures of that. So Chrissy and Andy, who work together as the Churchill Garden, as I've mentioned in prior episodes, have put together a gorgeous song to kind of reach out and give us all a little bit of light and hope in these tough times. they were kind enough to also ask me to contribute to the video. And honestly, when I sat down and listened to the song all the way through, I got a little teary-eyed. It is a gorgeous, beautiful song, but it really does not just connect to some of the feelings that we're going through, but also sets a very hopeful tone. I, for one, am really trying hard to stay focused and think that this will be better sooner than later, because so many of us are doing this hard work and staying home and putting in the time to think not of ourselves but others during this global pandemic. So without further ado, for our highlight track this week, I have We Can Dream by the Churchill Garden. I hope you enjoy it.
I miss you. I miss everything about the way it used to be before life in quarantine. Before isolation, feeling so alone, scared inside our homes. But I still have my memories.
So that's our show for this week. I really hope you'll tune in with me next week for episode 45. Again, I have a really fun special show highlighting one of the early shoegaze labels. I'm really excited to put that together and share it with you, so I hope I will see you next week. Until then, make sure you're staying safe, make sure you're staying sane, and as always, shoegaze on.